Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the lesson. Today we have different lesson because already we have finished our the chapter 7, and today we'll talk about chapter 8. Before that, I want to uh, summary for this chapter show you. Uh, okay, what was our in this unit? You should know that you can use division to convert a fraction to decimal by dividing the numerator by the denominator. If you remember, you have learned how can you convert to fraction to decimal form. Now, also I will show you with exercises. Okay, so in the next one, next title, to work out the fraction of a quantity when you expect when you expect the answer to be a fraction, multiply the quantity by the numerator, then divided by the denominator. Also, we have examples. If you remember, the means of what was multiply or times. For example, 2 over 4 of 13. It means 2 over 4 times 13. Okay, third one. To multiply an integer by a fraction, use the same methods of for the finding a fraction of a quantity. To divide it also by a fraction, turn the fraction upside down, multiply the second value. We have changed that. For example, 1 over 2 divided by 2 over 3. 1 over 2 is staying the same place because it's first value, and the second value is, for example, x over y. If we want to multiply them, we should change their places, upstairs and down, upside and down. For example, denominator is going to up and numerators down. To multiply one fraction by another, multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. There's we have two different fractions. For example, x over y times z over t, x times z and y times t, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. This in two different fraction form. Where's my pen? Yes. For example, x over y times z over t as equal to numerator together times numerator, denominator times denominator. Okay, as we have because times. And to divide one fraction by another fraction, turn the second fraction upside down and multiply. If there's we have also the same fractions, x over y divided by z over t. What was that? The second value of expression is z over t, automatically changing. Denominator goes up and numerator goes to down, and the first value is staying the same, x over y, and also sign is changing to multiply. There's times multiply and t over z. After that, you can follow this way: x times z here, but x times t, and here y times z. Okay, so I have some uh, examples about these summarize. First example, the table below lists some common fractions, decimals, and percentages. Copy and complete the table. There's we have in fraction form. First one is fraction form. As we have only certain two values, we need to find the others. Also in decimal form, also we have two answers, noun answers. As we have also two. I want to show you some noun decimals. For example, 3 over 4. There's we have so many ways. First one is just you can use the method of divide by 3 over 4. How many times there is 0? There is 0. How many times? 7 times. 7 times 4, 28. 28 minus, there is we have 2. Add the 0. How many times? 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 20 is, the remainder is 0. The answer is 0.71. It's less than 1. Of course, because 3 is less than 4. That's why the answer must be less than 1. So in decimal form, we can write 0.75. In percentage form, it's not difficult. Percentage, yes, you have if 1 is 100%, 0.75 is also 75%. And last one, it's easier than others. The others you can try on yourself at home. Please don't forget. 50% is in fraction form the half of 1 over 2. In decimal form, 0.5, and blah blah blah. And second exercise, write these fractions is in order of size smallest first. Show your working. First we need smallest. Which one is smallest? How can you find that? Also you follow this method, but we have practical method. If I take the same denominator, their denominators, same denominators, then only I take numerators. I can how can I say, yes, I can choose after that numerators with numerators. So we have 28, 5 and 2. What's the same denominator, common denominator? Like 1000, because 8 is non-common factor, not factor of 100, but the factor of 1000. If I multiply with 125 and this one times how much? 200, and this one 500, and the first one is by 50. So now I find the same denominators, and after that also we should multiply the numerators, the same value. 50 times 11, 50 times 11, and 125. Let's I want to write here 550. First one is, and second one is 125 times 5 is how much? 5 and 625. And the third one is 200 times 3 is 600, and last one is 500. So which one is bigger than others? 625 first one, and 600 secondly, and the third one is this one, the fourth and last one is this one. So 5 over 8 is bigger than others, first one, and the second 3 over 5 is secondly, this one, and thirdly 11 over 20, and 1 over 2 is fourth, last one. The least one is 1 over 2. Now we can compare the only numerators. We have compared 550, 625, 600, and 500. Okay, you can use the signs bigger than or less than, bigger than or is equal to. Okay, so and last one, work these out mentally. Of means, if you remember, it was times. Times, there you have 24. We need the 75% of 24. You can use that this maybe also. If there's we have times, 24 is divided by 2. Yes, because 4 is the factor of 24. And there's you have 6 times 3, because there's you have times, and 18. And B1, 35 over 5 is 7. 7 times 3, 21. And also here, the method of two fraction number that are multiplying. 1 times 1 is 1, or 3 times 8 is 24. The answer is 1 over 24. Okay.